What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
Oh, wow, wonderful. Oh my god.
We've got a fork! Yes!
It's close
Even
to
the
home,
napkins look fancy.
I'm gonna eat a kilogram of it.
That looks good. So it begins. Anshim, the tenderloin. The chef wouldn't let me order here, so he's prepared a course of different cuts of beef specifically for you.
사장님, 마시겠다.
Belly. Resting it. You guys thought we were going to eat that?
Yeah, I thought you were going to slice it.
I struggle with the resting.
7?
Yeah, 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
It'll be cold by then, guys.
You just wait.
Cheers to an amazing trip, part 2.
Oh, Bobby.
Thanks, Bob.
He just say something.
You boys going to Korea? Boys, it's last day in Korea. You guys are leaving this evening. How are you feeling?
Devastated.
Really? Devastated to be leaving.
Yeah, devastated to be leaving. I feel like the trip's gone one full circle because our first meal, best pork in Korea. You know, we've done the hard stuff and we've gone back, best beef in Korea.
You've earned it now. Do you feel like paid your dues?
I've got my dog tags on.
Yeah, I know.
I'm ready, yeah. I'm not going anywhere without this stuff. I'm wearing all this stuff.
If we don't survive this meal, they know who we are.
I thought the first time we went down here, that would be like the best experience ever. But since coming back, it's just like crazy what we've done in 10 days. Like once I go back to my family, they ask me, what have you actually done? They won't believe all the stuff I've done, like bungee jumping, military.
Learning the K-pop dance.
Alpaca world.
Never forget!
Here we go.
Oh.
And it's gone. It's like a magic trick. It's not there. It's not there.
Hey! You were worried about it being too cold. We're going to re-sear it so that the inside doesn't overcook, but you get a nice sear on the outside. You let it rest.
Right.
Oh my gosh, I've never had truffle ever in my life.
사장님, what is truffles?
Mushroom.
So this is probably the least marbled cut we're going to have. Oh, look at that. See that? Edge to edge, medium rare. It's just perfection, isn't it?
That is nuts.
I reckon boys try it without the truffle.
You could have given us a butter knife. Oh my god, that's so tender.
So tender.
Give it a little sprinkle of salt.
Cheers.
Cheers, lads. To last meal in
Crazy
Korea.
with the medium rare. They make it look good, actually.
Right. That one looks a little bit more cooked
It does.
than the
Oh
other
my
one
god.
that we complained
Wonderful.
about.
It's wonderful.
It's juicy as well. 7 minutes of resting really like elevated.
How did it taste with the truffle?
Do you want to go with the truffle?
Let's go.
Let's go, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my god. Oh, the truffle, man. It had to be of like an earthy taste.
Yeah.
I've never been so silent over food.
So
ever.
silent.
That was insane.
It's good, eh? On this trip, I feel like you guys have been through a lot together. Do you guys feel like you're a lot closer now?
100%.
We've seen each other at our worst, and also we've done things that we're never ever going to do again in our lives. I'm never going to go in a gas chamber again, and I will never want to, and I'm done.
I think people talk about life-changing experiences quite readily, but I think we've done things here that will change our perception of life going forward, because it's been really hard. I've particularly been with the guys when they're younger. They're going to face things in the next 5, 10, 15 years. They're going to challenge them, and they'll be able to look back at this and say, well, if I could do that, then I can do this. And it sets you up in a way that you wouldn't have had in the past.
Well, you know, when we started filming with you guys, how old were you?
17?
The first time we filmed?
18 and 17.
16, 17, 18, yeah.
No, I was 16.
Max looked 12, but he was 16.
16, 17 when we first filmed with you boys. Very much you were boys at that point. Everything was new. I remember you guys seeing Korean food for the first time. Everything was so different and scary and new, and even from that moment you had an open mind, and to this day pushing you harder and harder and more and trying more and more stuff, keeping that open mind. It's been great. You guys have gotten through it all together.
Yeah, you can definitely see the change, like with all of us from the first videos to now. Like we've all grown so much and become so much closer together. It's something we'll cherish forever, I think. So yeah.
And the trip's been a massive part. Some of us, like, it's our first time like going outside of the continent. We thank you. Yeah, that's a lot.
It's true.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Yeah, definitely did change a lot. From the first video being wild about of different food types, obviously not having these types before, to now being able to be excited for food, like no other. And then all the challenges. Okay, you had some videos where they didn't want to get involved, like the swimming, the bungee jumping, but overall they still was there for each other and support.
Right, and they learned how to make decisions for themselves despite following a crowd.
That's huge.
That
is huge.
And just over the course of these 10 days, it's been about three months for us, right?
That's crazy. Feels like forever.
Their voices have changed. I don't know if it's because the straining that they was doing with yelling and things, or just, you know, the all of the things that they was doing combined mess with their voice, or if it uncovers some different octaves in their voice.
Yeah.
But and also them changing their hair, it's just
the haircut.
Yeah, they went in as however old they were, and just now they just look so much more mature.
They transformed.
Yeah, they did. They had a whole transformation.
Yeah. Gotta mention wardrobe. They did a lot of shopping.
Right.
Good. 너무 좋죠. Oh, look at that.
Bro, the crust on that is crazy.
체크 준비해드렸고요. We put this sauce is citron mustard sauce.
Oh, lovely.
Right, should we give this a taste? Cheers, boys. Oh my god, it's more juicy. Oh my god.
So good. The crust on that.
The sear is perfect on that.
This one's much fattier as well. Like you can taste the fat a bit more.
The flavour sticks to your mouth for like a good 5 minutes after, which is great.
This is a paid partnership with BetterHelp. Filming this series has been one of the most rewarding and challenging things we've ever done. I've always known that boot camp is difficult. I never could have anticipated how hard I'd find not only the physical challenges, but the mental challenge of being pushed to, and sometimes it felt like beyond my limits. And I'm so thankful that I had people around me to share that experience with, the good and the bad. That said, in the past, I've gone through times when I felt like I don't know how to share what's going on inside my head. And in those times, I found therapy to be really helpful. Personally, BetterHelp has provided me with a really quick and easy way to get into that. All you have to do is answer a few questions about your needs and preferences, then they'll match you with one of their credentialed therapists from their network of over 30,000 in just a few days. It's all online and remote, so you can message your therapist anytime and schedule a live session whenever's good for you. If for any reason you want to switch to a new therapist, there's no additional charge. So if you're struggling or just want to talk to somebody, consider online therapy, like over 4 million other people are with BetterHelp. Click the link in the description or visit betterhelp.com/KoreanEnglishman to support this channel and also get 10% off your first month of BetterHelp.
What has been everyone's favourite moment on this trip, though?
For kind of a similar reason, the gas chamber and the bungee jumping. There's something really similar between the two things where your brain is telling you you're putting yourself in harm's way, right? Following orders at the army and just kind of not thinking too much but doing really helped. We saw it in the gas chamber, we saw it in the bungee jumping, that you can surpass yourself. You've got to take yourself to a different part in your brain, and that I never thought I would do. You rarely have opportunities to actually do it in life, and it's just taught how much you can stretch yourself.
Mine will probably be the first afternoon we arrived, straight off the diving board. Particularly for me, I don't really like the swimming stuff, you guys really know.
You're not a big swimmer, and yet you arrived at the military, and within 5 minutes, you're on the top of like the highest diving board I've maybe ever seen.
But that was actually fun though, I enjoyed it,
And I think for me, it was like building that mental resilience, like figuring out my limits or like how much I could do. Because I definitely went into it doubting myself, thinking there's no way I'm going to be able to do this. But I think the fact that we all did it together, we were all going through the same things, I just thought there's no way I can give up. You just have to keep fighting. Something just switched in my head and I just went for it.
You really did.
I feel like that was the biggest thing to come out of this trip for me. And that's just what I want to keep doing, just keep pushing and pushing. Because you can see the reward is so amazing.
Just getting to taste the reward.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Basically saying when your back is against the ropes, your mind is going to ultimately switch and put you in position to know that you can overcome whatever it is you overcome. I love all the answers, bro. So far, they all just said some great stuff.
Reward of actually pushing yourself. I think that's a really good life skill to have.
I'd say probably the crawling activity. Don't know why I did it. It involved water, which is a bit of a stupid idea. But I wanted to do it because I felt like I just weren't doing anything when I was there. And it weren't fair on you lot, because you lot were all working so hard. Like that log thing, I know you lot hated it, but I actually was gutted I couldn't do it because I felt like I couldn't help you lot.
Well, probably the more that we hated it, the more you wanted to be able to endure it with us.
Another highlight I'd say is the bungee jump. I've always wanted to do something like that. I think it's just really, really cool. As soon as he opened the door, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
I
think everything we did was amazing. Second day of the military was great. Like, you weren't angry after you completed the exercise. You just felt really proud of yourself.
Yeah.
And I thought the first day of the MT was really good.
MT was a fun experience.
It was just nice to unwind and just spend time together.
Max, what are you?
I think the biggest takeaway is us putting ourselves outside our comfort zone, and I feel like we all had like a can-do attitude in this trip. I feel it was instilled in us in school. No, it was true though. Shout out to Fulham boys.
It was a great headmaster.
Yeah, great headmaster.
Still am one.
I feel we had those values ingrained in us from such a young age, and we really proved that value on this trip. On one of the night, scared of heights, we both jumped out of a crane.
That's true. That's true. Really didn't.
I want to say this. We have to commend Josh and Ali's platform for what they have done for these children's lives. I know that, first of all, I mean, I'm not supposed to call them children. They're young adults now, right?
Facts, yeah.
But
they drink liquor.
Right.
Well, I can't even say that because but let's talk about the right way to do it. So
right. I know that Josh and Ali have brought so many people on their platform, but this group just pulls at my heartstrings because here in the United States, I don't know about nobody else's culture, but here in the United States, when you graduate high school, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna see them people again. Especially if you decide to be people like Dion and I who chose to move away. They are continuously bringing this group back together with their headmaster.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember at the beginning of the series how shocked they were to see their headmaster? Some of them haven't seen their headmaster in so many years. Like, that speaks volumes. I remember I loved my principal back in school. Like, he was an awesome role model, especially for our community. Like, he was on our young brothers, okay, to get their mind right. But that man, I haven't seen that man in over 15 years.
Well, he did his part. He got out of the way.
Right.
I mean, that's how it be. Yeah.
I love that they are, teaching these young men important values that they're going to have for the rest of their life. They're going to be at their dining table talking to their great-grandchildren about how they had a chance to go be a part of the Korean military boot camp.
Facts. Yeah, and it's the mentorship too, in a sense, kind of like what you're saying. Because he got somebody to call on now, and somebody held their hand there throughout this whole entire experience. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Ingrained in us from such a young age, and we really proved that value on this trip. On one of the night, scared of heights, we both jumped out of a crane.
That's true. That's true. Really didn't think you were going to jump, honestly.
I didn't think I was going to jump.
The amount you were pacing back and forth when everyone else was jumping, you weren't even watching them. You were just pacing.
What was really nice, so in the gas chamber, we're all together. But on that crane, you're on your own, but we felt like we were with you. We were just so desperate for, go on, you can do this.
Yeah. And I did it. I blacked out, and I did it.
You blacked out. Did you actually close your eyes when you jumped?
Oh, yeah.
Ollie said I didn't jump, my legs just fell.
All right, boys. First bite again with salt. All right, boys.
Wow.
That kick
Ridiculous.
Oh, that one keeps going.
Oh my God, that is insane.
That is so tender.
You're just silent, Max. I don't know if I've ever seen you silent.
I'm lost for words. I'm normally chatty, but I'm just taking this in. This is insane. Do you know what, Harvey? Because we've been working together this trip. Here you go. You can have it. You can have it.
You're going to eat it.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I'd be like, bring that over here.
Oh, that is true love.
Why did you like that touch his heart, bro?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Oh, he's like, that was my favourite moment of the trip. Favourite moment. Thanks, Max.
That was so nice of you.
이부위는 이제 엎질살입니다.
So what I would do here is get one of these 명이나물, wrap up that cut of beef in the leaf. There we go. Cheers.
Oh, I like this. It's the biggest bit I've had so far.
Whoa.
Really good.
The acidity cut through the fat. So
I like that word.
Wow, Matty, those TikToks have really been helping. We're going to do the most expensive poo after this.
Josh said that one.
I'm a full mouth of food. I'm quite excited now. Okay. Where's that shit, dear?
They all chiming in.
We're just saying that.
You would have laughed if the cameras were on.
I would never laugh at such crass humour.
No.
Oh my god. It's tartar. I've never heard you all so in unison.
I've actually had this because I had it with my mum on the video with Josh.
Hey, Bobby.
Explain what it's going to be like, Bob.
Just like raw meat. It's a weird texture, but the flavour's actually quite nice.
Right, go on, boys. Cheers.
Oh, it's beautiful.
They taste like the texture of noodles.
It does.
Sesame there.
Sesame oil.
Real sesame. I called it. It's really delicate.
I don't know about raw meat,
right?
I'm still on
Very
the
delicate flavour.
Like amazingly delicate.
토시살 준비해드렸습니다. 약간 좀 식감은 텐다하면서 향은 좀 강한데.
Oh, yes, boys.
Oh my god. That's so good.
That's my favourite cut.
That is my favourite. That is my favourite cut.
Do you know what? You're right. That is my favourite cut as well. Oh my goodness.
마지막 부위 저희 양념 고기 있습니다.
양념.
네, 이거는 이제 부채살 준비해드렸고요. 부채살의 어깨 쪽 부위. 거기에다가 저희가 소스는 약간 수원식 양념갈비로서 하얀 소스로 좀 준비해드렸는데 저희는 이제 다른 레스토랑이랑 좀 다르게 이제 간장 베이스가 아닌 소금 베이스로 한 소스입니다.
Alright, so give this one a smell. This is the marinated Korean beef rib. Smithy's gonna like this. It's got a bit of a sweet marinade to it.
Oh, it smells so good.
Give that a little taste, come on. Cheers. Oh my goodness.
This is the one. This is incredible.
You say that, he
could
mean
just suck it in, couldn't you? Don't need to chew.
Oh, it's so
The elderly could eat this. Don't need teeth. Don't need teeth.
need teeth.
I could eat mounds of that.
Unbelievable how good that is.
Besides the military, is there anything that you guys have come to appreciate about Korea, having been here a second time or a third time, that you perhaps missed the first time?
I think the first time we went, it was all new. We felt like we were on a different planet. Everything was so cool and so new. And now we moved to a position where we met way more people. So this time I was far more at home than the first time we went.
Interesting. You felt more comfortable being here.
Exactly, with the people. And yeah, I really want to focus on learning the language now because it's the next step.
This culture becomes like quite a significant part of you guys' life.
Yep. I said at the beginning of the video, I kept saying I felt like, the series, I kept saying I felt like Armand would move to Korea. Just how he was taking everything just so seriously. Like he was ready to learn whatever's next. What do we have to do? I don't know. I'm going to keep my eye on him.
Yeah, I said it was going to be Natty. Because Natty's the one who was actually cooking the dishes at home and actually knew the language more than anybody else. So I think it was going to be Natty, but it was between them two.
Who is the one who said that they were thinking about wanting to come there for a year? I think it was Max, because he was talking about the architecture or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe so.
That's a massive part of our lives.
Didn't see that coming when we showed up at the school when you're 16.
With some spicy bits of rice cake.
Yeah.
Since being in Korea twice now, I feel like it's opened my eyes more to different variety and cultures of foods. Because like before I came, I'm going to be honest, I was very picky. Like, I still don't eat lettuce now, but when I come to Korea, I always eat Sam's, which is obviously thanks to you lot.
This is a brisket hapa rice.
That sounds fun.
Because a Korean meal never just ends with the meat. Jjigae and rice to finish off.
지금 이제
Look at this. Yeah.
차돌박이 솥밥과 된장찌개입니다.
Look, there's beef in the jjigae as well. Oh.
I wouldn't even have it too simple.
Whoa! Wow! Wow, the broth is insane.
I feel like they broth is fire.
man.
I feel like they don't mess with that.
It's incredible that you end the meal on this.
It's so amazing. Boys, this has been so special.
So special.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Josh.
much, man.
I can't wait to watch the videos back of this one. I feel like so much has happened.
Movie night every week. Movie night every week.
Also, massive thanks to the team.
Yeah, thank you lot.
What people at home won't see behind the camera, the amount of people that it took to put this series together.
But seriously though, on behalf of all of us, I'd say thank you so much because we will cherish this experience for the rest of our life. And it's been so special, beyond belief, really.
So friendship is at the heart of everything that you guys do, and we really, really appreciate that and are so thankful to it.
There's one more surprise.
Is that what you're waiting for me to say? Yeah. Well, you're actually in luck because there is one more surprise.
Gosh, come on, man.
They leave.
final course is a Hanu burger.
Oh, yes!
Okay, here we go.
Come on! This is not the kind of thing you would do to end the meal.
He called it. He called it.
That is a specialty of this chef.
Oh my God, look how good this looks.
Shall we wrap it and then take the final bite? Do you want to end it, Bobby?
I'll end it.
Oh.
Okay. You know how we end these videos? Onorun, Yogi Kaji, Annyeong!
There's another one. There's gonna be more to it, right?
Wow, that is the best burger.
Boy, well done. Well done. What?
Yeah, I feel like that's another surprise. I don't care what y'all say. I feel like there's gonna be more. I don't know. But never know. Something might pop out.
Oh, this was a nice series, y'all.
Facts. Enjoyed it.
I really did. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I feel like it was a long series, but it really wasn't.
Yeah.
This was good. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for introducing us to this group, to this channel. We have really been enjoying ourselves. You guys have been enjoying yourselves. A lot of you have been telling us that y'all have been long-time members of the channel.
Facts, yeah.
And then y'all kind of, dwindled off a little bit. You know how sometimes we do with our favorite channels. And then our introduction to these guys have helped y'all to go back to the channel and watch all the videos after watching with us.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for all the love you've shown.
Facts.
We are currently on the Twins series, so make sure you check those videos out. Make sure your notification bells are on. And we just appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
all right.
Definitely.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.